It's not your mother, it's me. It's Auntie Selina. Ndashaya zvokuita ndangoti ndimbopressa live button weduwe. Ndangoti ndimbopressa live button. Naona ta back to normal. SIS MELLY weduwe, it's Auntie Selina. Hey, Antina Shailet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is the natural me. I'm back to my natural state. Swema Richard, how are you? Ruva D, how are you? Murisei say, oh, your goodness, Shailet. Yes, this is the real Auntie Selina. Sometimes we need to come. Takangodaro. But in indagara ndinouya yakadaro. Akomana. Messi Tarwing, how are you? Fungai, how are you? Primrose, how are you? Revi Docas, how are you? Eddie, how are you? It's just a quick one. I'm still trying to recover from the ball. Swemans Magon, Taiti SIS MELLY. I'm now called Auntie Diaries. That's a new name that I've been given. Thank you, Messi. It's Auntie Diaries. How are you? Neti ndeipi. Makadi weduwe yaskana. Aiwa, handisikumirira vanhu vakawanda kuti vauye. Yeah. Inina hangu, I had the time of my life. Muso 23. Hanze anoshamisa she. Hanzi ndoda wakajebu. You're looking fresh, Auntie Selina. Thank you. Olin Kagore, how are you? Gertrude, how are you? Nontlatla, how are you? Messi Taruinga, how are you? Musa Shotwe, Auntie Diaries, we love you. I love you too, guys. I love you too. Inina, I'm a lover of people. I might not show it or say it much, but those that have spoken to me behind the scenes know that I'm a lover of people. And this muna no da kuzvirakidza hake ne pamuromo ndada kurakidza kuda kwangu ne action. So those that have spoken to me will know that I love people so much. How are you this Sunday afternoon? Kune imi vari kuAfrica mazoni ndiringonzwa zvichinzi imi vari kuchando wakati isitiri kuAfrica wakati imi muri kuchando isitiri kuAfrica. Zvakangoma wedu SIS MELLY vari kunakidzwa kuno. Yeah, I guess you are hearing. Yes, Auntie Selina, I'm still recovering from the ball. Matia Sharutoti, she's still recovering. I guess you are seeing up and down and around. Vachingono zviri different. Vachingonakidzwa vakadaro. But ndangouya nditi, guys, hey, thank you so much. Even those that didn't attend the ball, thank you so much for your support. Even when we announced zvataita, I'm glad the ball radar harina kuita noise. Absolutely no noise, even when we were preparing the ball. My tower Ataku, how are you? I can add you if you want. Where is my tower? Let me add my event planner. This woman that I'm adding per live, guys, this woman you are going to see what she's actually, I hadn't told you because it is a proper live. My tower was going to do a proper live. Ikungo boy kana. Uyu mukadzi. Vakomana ukashanda nemukadzi uyu unenge wawanirwa nyasha. I've learned she's younger, much younger than me. She's more educated than me. She knows her work in her area. And ndakaita kuderera kumukuya kukuti ndiri chairperson. I was literally, that is the beauty of being humble in life. I was literally following what she was saying because she knows better in her area. You know, sometimes in life we ought to put our hands up to say some things we don't know. When it came to planning a ball year, I absolutely knew nothing. Kana kuti ndinoziva kuti ndinonanga kupi kana kuti zvinofambiswa sei kana kuti unopinda maoffice api ekuti zvinhu zviiteka. I knew nothing. But this woman, hey, I salute her. I salute her. My tower, a very good morning to you, Mamukase.
Ndamukangwa nditselina Mamukase ise.
Naoma neto asikana munhu wese arungokomblena makumbo.
Ndokufara kwacho saka zvine mubayiro hanzi chese chisingarwadza hachinakidze nai.
And Chinakidze, what was your verdict on the ball? What was your verdict?
From the reviews that we got so far, we had 99% of good and excellent reviews, and we've got only 1% of a bad review. So this means roughly we excelled very well in our ball 2023. Tikazodona from 99% akomana tikadona kuzoenda pa 50% next year. Munenge mandirwadzisa. Saka zvakutoreva kuti next year kana chiri kunzi chiri kufambwa futi takufanira kufambwa more than what we did this year, which will be 100. We will be aiming for the 100% and correct that 1% that we lost.
Makuti challenge zviri machaya kamuda kuti tiite ma sleepless nights futi. Thank you. Well done in UK. Thank you, Ruwa.
My challenges anowanikwa and said, like right now we've got 12 months to plan, guys. We've got a full year to plan. So if we want to excel as well, let's make use of the 12 months.
Me, my tower. And now only you are 100%. You are 100%. I was telling before you came in, I was just telling my diaries, Kuti, I'm humbled by the fact that our ball went as we were planning. Isina scuffle, isina noisy. We never even saw anyone achitaura nezvazvo in a bad way, even after the ball. The reviews, as you said, that we got was the reviews were very good. But I think it also comes back to the functions team itself that was planning the ball under your leadership, because I was merely there as a chairperson to oversee things. And hardly did I, there were some things that I stamped my foot to say that is not going to happen, that is going to happen. And you had no choice than to accept ndichistemba futi yangu. But with your guidance that you gave the ladies, you are out of this world, Auntie Dan.
Thank you so much, Auntie Selina. I was just trying my best, and because these ladies as well, we had never had much time to meet in person. So it was quite difficult. I had a challenge in so many ways that one, I didn't know the people I was talking to, and secondly,
volume yenyu aichasei Auntie Dan.
Pane munhu ari kundifonera, sorry.
Okay, all right.
Pane munhu anga achindifonera. Clara, phone Brenda, she's calling.
Master anosendwa sei?
Master pane star button riri apo vanoshandisa credit card or their bank card, then they follow the instructions from that star button.
Okay, you can go on, Auntie Dani.
I was saying, Kutijo, because we didn't know each other quite well, it was quite difficult with the age groups that I was working with. 1, 2, we only noticed kuti tatine ma-age groups akasiyana, saka we had different views on how we see things.
True.
And the other issue was I was working with people who were never ever been out vachiona kuti kunzoku chii chinoitika, which was quite a challenge, because mukashanda nevanhu vari outgoing, it's much better because they know what's going on in the environment. But mukashanda nevanhu vasiri outgoing, it's kind of difficult because you're trying to explain things that they don't know, and you're trying to put things that they don't know. Vanhu tajaira kuti patinoita mapati edu tinongoita mapati kana kuti muma-community halls, kana kuti tinongoita pati tongoti takutsvaga tikuitira pati pamba. Pati yepamba nepati yemu-community hall nepati yemuvhenyu yakafanana neyatakaitira dzakatosiyana. It's completely different, and it involves so many things zvekuti zvinenge zvakasiyana.
I'm getting what you are saying, because I think I'm one of the people that probably constantly took you back asking questions, because in Nini I've never ever been to an event, and this was not a party, guys. This was a proper event. I've never even been to an event that was bigger than that. But because you deal with it on a daily basis as a planner of events, you were well versed amongst all of us. I know we derailed you at times, tichibvunza zvimwe zvinhu, because takange tisingazive, and some of the suggestions are on up. Some of the suggestions that we were sort of seeing, and we thought we had all the time in the world. If it wasn't for you, I can assure you, what happened on the 23rd would never happened, because tingadai tairamba tichingo deliberate on things really unnecessary. I know at times you stamped your foot, and at times I stamped my foot, but working like that, I learned kuti sometimes if you are not in kana usiri kakuziva kezvinhu, you are better off living vanhu vanoziva to guide you. Yes, you can ask your questions, but don't derail by kuomesa musoro, because
musoro yaitoomeswa, and pakusvika pakuudzwa kudzi you're rushing us. Antidanai, you're rushing us, we've got time. Why can't you give us time? And then sometimes tinenge tichifunga kuti tine time, but the moment yandakavarakidza kuti time hatisisina, pandakanga ndakuita macountdown aya, vanhu they were starting to panic. Some vanga vasati vatombova nehembe, but I was even planning with them per function group, but vakanga vakudzoka vachiti aini yangu hembe isati yasvika. And then I'm thinking, okay, if I had waited for you guys to go along with your time, tingadai tiri papi. To the point yekuti there were some of the decisions I had to make behind the scenes. This not involve a group, because the minute I involve a group, it was either arguments, or it was either it's so expensive, do we really need that? And when I thought this, we really need it, and this has to happen for us to prove we are doing a stamp on such a thing, it has to happen. Saka, I enjoyed working with the ladies, to be honest. I enjoyed working with the ladies because vakatombodi challenge your foot, but ndaizopedzisira ndine vamwe ndaisa panoti kona. Vandaizonoti izvi zvakuenderera izvi nomboisa vakadzi vakuru pamanoti kona.
Noti kona zveshuwa.
Saka noti kona yakambotibatsirawo as well, because
and you know, planning this ball with you, Auntie Danica, I've discovered time doesn't wait for a person.
No.
But you have to wait for time. Why I'm saying that is 2 months into our planning, and we said you are rushing us. We almost we almost didn't get a venue 2 months into the planning.
Yes.
That is when I started realizing, Kuti, sure we don't have time. When we almost didn't get a venue.
That venue, guys, we only got that venue by luck.
True.
That was luck because we had gone vanhu vakauya kati madi kuenda kuHoliday Inn, madi kuenda kwakati, madi kuzoita kwakati. We had gone all of them places and they were fully booked. Those places were fully booked. With that 6 months that we had, my places angari fully booked. That's why now I'm even saying, if we are to do something like this for next year, we have to start now. We need the venue today. With the TT plan for the 2024 event. Otherwise, we'll struggle again looking for a venue for next year.
True. Once we are talking, let me acknowledge Zororo Pumulani funeral plan.
Oh, yes.
I want to acknowledge Zororo Pumulani funeral plan. Aku Africa kune mari, guys. Africa kune mari. For us to charge next year, don't expect us to be charging that much.
Oh, definitely not.
For us to charge what we charged, and for the event yamakaona uchitarisa mari yakachajwa, it was way too cheap. Saka next year, don't expect that. Courtesy and a big thank you be given to Zororo Pumulani. We were sponsored by Zororo Pumulani for us to subsidize Bo sezvatakaita. Takasponswa neZororo Pumulani. Takatumirwa mari neZororo Pumulani. Saka you need to give back to them by buying Zororo Pumulani policies.
Policies, yes.
You please. Tenga policy yako. Munoziva kuti kana zvashata munomhanya kuna SIS MELLY kuti SIS MELLY Zororo Pumulani yatikanya kuti pakuti. But takapiwa mari katouya nepaper. Money came kuno England from Africa, courtesy of Zororo Pumulani. So the ball, pese pamurigona tiri kunyora, we will say kuti we were sponsored by Zororo Pumulani. We were very fortunate in having 2 Zororo Pumulani representatives that graced the ball. Takafara, we can Saka, we are looking forward to working hand in hand neZororo Pumulani, even in England, muno vanhu vachitora mapolicy avo. They are up and about. I'm not sure when they are going back. But varungofamba munzvimbo vachingo addressa. You might have seen my live. As I'm talking to my tower, our event planner, ndikuda 1 or 2 people. Kana kuti ndikuda vanhu, the only people that attended the ball, kuti va ask for to be added, so that only people that attended, so that we hear from them. Only people that attended. You can go on risk. Let me tell you something that happened. I got to meet the real people behind the names that I see. I was so fortunate tiri pabho kuti munhu anouya achiti andiselina ndini Reese. I met Reese nyika dzino. Ndakumuziva. And thank you for your comments dzamakati tiri kufara. You said we had fun. Everything was well organized. Thank you for organizing and leading the team, my tower. Reese, it was a pleasure meeting you. Ndakasangana nevakawanda anatati aki. Vamwe handishazivi. Ndakatengerwa. I'm trying to remember the lady because we had tables dzaitengeswa avo my tower vadona. I hadn't realized vadona. We had tables dzaitengeswa nevanhu. Ndakatengerwa a diary. Ndakanga kuti ndiani. A diary bought me a beautiful, you know, these South African beaded things. ndakange ndakangotongomira ndichimboresa vanhu. She came to me and said, Auntie Selina, muri kuda 1 year? And I said, yes. Zvikanzi chuzai chamuri kuda. Tikati chemari. Zvikanzi ingochuzai chamuri kuda. And I chose what I wanted. And she paid for it. And thank you so much to that diary akanditengera. Weduwe, kuti muone Auntie Selina wakaitwa ma-nails kudari. Madiaries makandigonera dresi rangu. Imi makeup idzi. Asi ndakazoseka nenyaya yema-lashes. Inini, it was my first time having my lashes. And I was like, ndikutadza kubhukaira, ningirikina akaseka, munhu we-makeup akaseka. Go on, Auntie Dani.
Honestly, we would love to thank Zororo by all means, because they did quite well for our board to go on. And I would like, as much as you are thanking Zororo, I would like to thank the ladies as well with the function team who contributed as well towards this ball. Because Mari kutaura chokwadi, Mari atakachaja for the tickets and everything, it was not accommodating quite well for the ball to go on. But these ladies and Zororo Kumblani, they all pulled up, so it made it so easy and it made it happen.
And you as well, Auntie Dani, you contributed, let me say, because
no, Auntie Selina. It was from the heart. In your work, we are not talking about monetary value. I'm talking about the work that you contributed, the journeys that you made. Kutichengetera zvinhu zvedu isusu zvatakange tatenga kumba kwenyu. Yeah, imbangu yakamboita tuck shop. I remember umwe musi pakaitwa live na SIS MELLY, ndakanzi imba yakazarisa zvinhu izvi.
Zvakazarisa, ende takaita tuck shop kuti tikangoti zvodhilivhwa kupi taingotiendesai kwa Auntie Dani. Tikatenga chinhu zvodhilivhwa kupi totiendesai kwa Auntie Dani. As Auntie Dani was saying, our functions group, thank you so much for your contributions that you did. Pataingoshedzera kuti apa guys zvinoda kuitwa zvakati, apa zvinoda kuitwa zvakati.
Takatsika pasingatsikwe kuti tisvike ipapo kuti SIS MELLY vauyezve. It was another journey on its own. And we would love to thank all those people who made this happen. Kuti SIS MELLY vange vachipinda muno munyika vachipinavo. It was quite nice. It was quite it was a good warm welcoming, and takadzirwa kunge tina my diaries patiri, which is quite good. No, hosta, as we started takatanga tichiti this might happen or this might not. But
we said it point blank, SIS MELLY might come, SIS MELLY might not. But despite her coming or not, the ball was going to go.
The ball was going to go on. But we noticed as well, as time goes on, kuti vanhu they didn't want to buy the tickets. Vasati vaziva kuti SIS MELLY vari kuuya here, which was quite a big challenge. Kuti, okay, if people are not going to be buying tickets because Mela has kuuya, so this is going to be a flop. Saka yanga ya nyaya kuti we were supposed to make it happen kuti SIS MELLY vauya. And pandakango announce kuti SIS MELLY vauya, I tell you guys, madari musazombodaro veduwee. Makamba matenga ma-tickets kunge vanhu vavhurirwa, makatenga ma-tickets, saka you were all waiting kuti muchatenga ma-tickets kana SIS MELLY vauya. Hatisi kuti zvakaipa, but zvakatiita kuti tistreneke a little bit on our budget, because taingoda kuti vanhu vangove nechivimbiso ne-faith in us kuti we were going to push this together. But you made a point kuti you were only going to buy your tickets when MELLY is here.
Also, I wanted to mention there are some socialites, some people that have got a whole lot of people that have got their pages that graced our occasion as well. And guess what, guys? Pavakauya vanambozvirakidza kuti vane mapeji avo kana kuda kuita
live
other than one or two people kana kuda kuita zviya zvekuti tipei special preference nekuti isusu tine mapejiwo edu. I want to acknowledge Captain Tay. Captain Tay. That's how her name is said.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I want to acknowledge Captain Tay. I want to acknowledge Margaret Weld. I want to acknowledge Tate Ak and Happy. Never mind, it's not to mention. Those guys came and they graced the occasion, but they never at any point wanted it to be known kuti nesu tine mapeji saka we should be given preference. Remember, right from the onset of our ball, we had said we are all equal. We tried to maintain our equalness, other than one or two that wanted to show that they are more greater than others. But we politely worked on that. And it ended up being a very nice ball. When we takajaiva, when we takachena, munzvitaurire kuti wakachena. You remember, I've spoken about self-love. You don't need anyone to see your self-love for yourself. You don't need anyone kukutaurira kuti wakachena. Tanga takachena weduwe. Inini, I had 4 members of my family that came and supported me. My brother, my sister, my other sister that came and supported me. We had a beautiful time. We had a beautiful time. Vakomana, vanhu kungoti gidhi mangwana Sunday, vakutobvunza kuti saka bhori yekuya, ati saka bhori yekuLondon tiri kudi Antidani wadiko, Antidani. What's happening to Antidani? The next day, people were already asking kuti tite mabholo kuma different sites. Antidani, I was talking about people coming back wanting mabholo kwana London. You can talk about it more.
There were people who were contacting me and Vaka contacted SIS MELLY saying they wanted to have another ball in London. And I was so hesitant kuvadaira at that time because I was looking for the right words and the right way to answer them. So when I got composed in that ready kuvadaira, I had to answer them per global group because I didn't see it necessary kuti tinge tinonzi tite another ball in London, inenge chinzi London ball. So I said kune the people, I was answering now to the people who had asked that question, kuti can Auntie Danai help us to plan this? Kuti no, we cannot plan this at the moment because kuplan a ball or kuplan a big event, Birmingham. It doesn't take 2 months, it doesn't take 2 weeks, it doesn't take 1 week. It takes time to plan things. Saka, all I suggested was for this to happen, even in your areas, and you invite SIS MELLY so that she can come and we can meet up. Kanata meet up kuma areas going plan whatever you were going to plan. We are willing to come and join you. And I was even saying, Kuti, why would you want a London ball when we had a global ball? You couldn't attend. If you really, if you are a real diary, you were supposed to attend to the global ball because yanga ili global, yanga city yekuti Birmingham chete. It was for everyone to be there. Nosakataka iti global. Kurakidza kuti anyone everywhere around the world can come and join us on this day. So varuda kuita tuma party. Go ahead, do your parties around your cities. SIS MELLY would be coming and you plan your bookings na Mkoma Gordon. He's the one with the diary. It's either Me, myself, I'll come with SIS MELLY, or Mukoma Gordon himself will come with SIS MELLY. That's the plan at the moment. So it's either you get Mukoma Gordon with SIS MELLY or you get myself with SIS MELLY. Apart from that, we are not going to do another event yekuti titi town by town turikufamba na SIS MELLY, but imimi vari mumatown amuri rongai tunhu twenyu, then we bring SIS MELLY to you.
Okay, what my tower is merely saying is you're free to arrange to Maduz wherever you are, and then get in contact with Mukoma Gordon Mowawuza and ask for availability. Yeah, SIS MELLY. This was a global group, as she has mentioned. So we were expecting people. We got Masi coming all the way from Australia. It was a free event. However, kwamuri koko Canada, America, New Zealand, Australia, if you want to have your balls, I mean, kana ndapronounce zvisiri mazvinzwa zvandinotaura. Please feel free to organize, but make sure if you are organizing something, you get in touch with the leadership, so you just make it known, so that kuti pane chiri kuitika ku Canada, pane chiri kuitika ku America, pane chiri kuitika ku uyu. Hatidi kuzobatwa unaware, kwanzi kune chiri kuitika kwakati, kwaita zvisakarurama zvakati, and yet we don't know. So we just want to be told so that we know in advance, just in case. I'm still waiting for anyone who was at the event. If they want to come in and say their piece, they can say it. Wakoman, the ball constituted of a welcome drink and and then we had a starter. Oh, the starter was beautiful. But I managed to eat, and it was beautiful. Pandakadzoka Sunday ndakanotenga yangu, but it wasn't tasting as nice as the one that I had. And then we had a main meal, and then we had dessert. Hey, we had the fruits. My sister was talking. My fruits, but it was great. It was nice meeting people, placing my voices that I know to my faces. Mercy Tiri right here to my faces. And all ladies were dressed beautifully. We cruised to the venue, ne limo that Auntie Dani had organized for us. No, we enjoyed ourselves. And yeah, nambona pane mwari kutaura kuti tinotenda my God. Aiwa, tinovatenda zveshu. Tinovatenda for the time yangairi Mukoma Gordon chairperson, her tolerating what was going on.
And nekutora video, she took over as well. Kutora live.
Courtesy to Mama Gordon in Doaita my life. Let me also thank our production team.
Oh, yes.
Let me also thank our production team. We had DJ Sebelebe. My God, he's all vibes. He makes things happen. DJ Sebelebe. Well done, DJ Sebelebe. We had our MC, Gigi, one Dafura Karongek. Oh, she was wonderful. Thank you. We had the Shikisha. Vanikoshira kuhayo Shikisha kwamuri koko kana ku Canada vanosvika, ku America vanosvika. Ooh, their presentation was beautiful. We had Reverend Vaitiimbira. We had G-Mac. Akati ridzira one night only our ball song. Thank you so much all. We had the photographer as well. My photographs akabuda muri kuitenda kudiko kuti vanhu vaone ma photographs andina.
Kune vananga ndinavo vakabvuma kutorwa ma-pictures as pictures were going on. I've been sending them on their WhatsApp.
Okay.
Kune amwe asati auya. Saka photographer akanditi he is still going to look into it kuti atipe mamwe ma-photos. But avakatipa so far, they were like the executive photos that they wanted us to see, and vaone kuti ndo zviripo ma-photos are coming along the way. So yes, kune vakabvuma kutorwa ma-pictures avo, ma-pictures aripo ari kungovapawo as we go on.
Do you know, Inina, I wouldn't mind going back to that venue, but we need to explore, though. We need to go places. I'm thinking as I'm hearing, vanhu vatotanga kupa suggestions of what they want next year, but that event thing was beautiful. It was beautiful. It looks like there is no one who wants to join in, even ne audio. That were there to say their piece, but I think you saw the photos, you saw the lives, you saw what was happening there. As we managed to sell our tickets, we were sold out, and the takatedzenge takuita problem yevanhu vakanga vakuramba vachibhadhara, and yet we had closed it down. Takaita ka problem ikako.
Let's hit that one on the head right now.
Go on, Achidani.
Tickets avarwa. Tikati hatisi kutengesa chuno padoo. Ngative vanhu vakarongeka. There is no way yekuti takuudza information yoyo and you expect us to change our minds tapa door kana kuti tozoita nyadzi. Unfortunately, there was a family which we ended up sending away. Even vanga vakabhadhara 3 tickets, but vasina kubhadhara 1 ticket remunhu 1 wavanga vauya naye, because we didn't see it wise enough takuudza kuti we can't sell tickets per door. There was a reason why we couldn't sell tickets per door. One, that person wamunenge oya catered for, that person ana chair yekuskogara.
Yeah.
Aizogara pai, aizodyei munhu iyeye. Anditi. Saka tikati tiri kutengesa ma-tickets for the next event, tengai ma-ticket yenyu in time. Kuita kuti musaite that hustle. And tikati tavhara ma-tickets, musaonekwe muchizonoisa futi mari yenyu yema-tickets kwama-akaunti kwatinenge takupai kuya, makunoisa futi mari, makuti ini ndakaisa mari yangu saka ndakutoda ticket.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
And let's stress this for the future as well. We should learn to do the proper thing. When tickets are being sold at a certain point by certain people, let's learn to deal with people. Aikwana kuita zvechibhoyi zvekuenda kuseri kuti unonotaura naningi kuti utenge ma-tickets. Next year we are not going to tolerate that. We are not going to accept that. Zvinenge zvichirongwa kwamunenge madirectwa kunzi tengai ma-ticket, ndokuchange kuchitengeswa ma-ticket. On the next event, whoever is going to be doing it, I sincerely hope they are hearing this. Let's learn to adhere to kana tati no tickets on the door. Do not pitch up nemamwe ma extra asina kubhadharirwa and you expect. I'll give you an example on how strict the people were, because I tried to bend my rules. I tried. And one of the function ladies who was manning the door outrightly said, Auntie Selina, that is not happening. Because vakabhadhara ma-ticket and vanga vauya ne-one visitor yakangoerekana yauya kumba kwavo. I was told at the door, and I want to thank the ladies, the functions team, they were very strict on what we had agreed to. Even if Auntie Selina was on the top of the event vachihedha. She refused. I tried to go
And
to our
I
event.
even tried myself. Ndikamba ndatopedzisira ndatodza vanhu vachona kuti whatever this lady has said, that's the rule.
She refused. So yeah, it was very strict, and ladies followed zvavakanga vataurirwa kunzi it's not going to happen. So yeah, for next year ngatingonzwisisanai kuti munonotenga matickets at the point of entry. Munonotaura nevanhu vari kutengesa matickets chete. Yes, because they know better what is being organized.
Auntie Selina, let's try to tell vanhu chokwadi. Ngatisiyei zvekuti kana uri flexible kunotaura na Auntie Selina kana kuti na SIS MELLY, wobva watiza kuri kufanira kuendwa kunotaura na Auntie Danai, wobva watiza kwa Auntie Danai wonanga kwa Auntie Selina kana kuti kwa SIS MELLY kunoti nhai ndiri kuda tiketi nditaura naningi. That's not right. Wakutoita ruvengo kuti tivengane pachezvedu as the management team, which is quite wrong. Hatifaniri kudaro kuti Auntie Selina uzoya kuti Auntie Danai tengeserai nhingi ticket. No.
Yeah.
Hazvifaniri kudaro. Fambai nema-channels, the right channels. Kana matickets takati ari kutengeswa na Auntie Martha, Auntie Danai na Auntie Selina, endai kune vanhu 3 ivavo. Musanotizira kuna Auntie MELLY, because SIS MELLY vanga vasingatozivi anything. Saka zvama musingazivi ndezvokuti vaitozodzoka futi kwatiri votiudza. Ende inini kana ndatoti no, it was a no.
And for those for those that are in England, I don't know kuti zvakambofamba sei kuti zvidaro. And if you were going to an event isiri yedu ye community yedu, would you do that? If you wouldn't do that, if your answer is no, you wouldn't do that, then why was that done? Let's just learn kuti kana Auntie Selina kana Auntie Danai varivo vari kudhila nesituation, first that person and no one else, please. Zvinoavoida macommotions akawanda. Ngatingodzidzirai to go straight to the source of the information. Tinowanirwa nyasha tikadaro. Hapana ruda kujoina Auntie Dan.
Yes,
I think
they don't have much reviews to tell us.
Yeah.
But for those who gave us the reviews, we would like to thank you so much. Pama reviews are makatipa, and those who attended the ball, thank you so much. You made us proud. You made this happen. If it wasn't for you, this program wasn't going to go on. And for next year, we are starting to plan. Saka ndikuda kuvunza muvunzo. Do you want, this is for my diaries, munyore mu comment section menyimo right now. Do you want a designated ball, or you want it to remain in the UK? Do you want a designated ball, or you want it to remain in the UK? Nyora ma comment imomo mutimbo.
I've got someone asking to join the live. Penelope,
let them join.
She wasn't at the ball. I'm looking for someone who was at the ball.
No, maybe
yeah.
Let's hear.
But in this instance, because there are no people coming in, I'll let her join in. I would have loved the people that were at the ball to really say what they saw. So we'll allow Penelope to join in. I guess she was watching the live and she has got something. Musati babadzire wedwe, when you join in, taurai se zvazviri. Taurai se zvazviri. Some of us, we believe in working on what has been said by people. Youth, tinongange chingofunga kuti takange tichita zvese zviri right. And yet panema maziso aiona kuti dai takadai. This will help us when we are planning next year's ball. Auntie Penelope, how are you?
Hello ladies, muri right here, Auntie Selina na maitawana.
Tiripo Auntie Penelope. Auntie Penelope, tiri kutaura nezveball asi tinoda kuudzwa chokwadi, hatisi kuda kubhabhadzirwa. Hatisi kuda kuti vanhu vanozoti chii nekuti Auntie Penelope vataura zvakashata. We want to hear what you saw and what you thought. You can go on.
Okay. Firstly, I want to thank you guys for the maturity and the planning that was on point.
Oh, thank you.
Down, you guys, to me, it was a learning process to say you can meet friends online. You can plan something very successful. And for Melly to travel all the way from South Africa and coming there, we also realized that 3/4 of the people that she was meeting, she had just met them per page.
Yes, yes.
And then you have formed a group of sisterhood.
Oh, thank you.
You have become each other's keepers. And from what we saw, Kubo, I would actually say to every other lady, I read diaries or not a diary. Kuti, we learned so much, and let's keep learning from the maturity atakaona Kubo. We had no drama. We didn't notice any drama. It was planned perfectly. You welcomed Melly. She's been showing us also all different parts of England. And to me, I just want to say, keep it up. If there are rooms for improving, for better things, please keep doing so. But I am one person who was like, wow, I wish I can also be a person who can become like one of these ladies. You know where you like selflessly, you want to love and share that little moment, those few hours together with other ladies and appreciating each other. That's what I learned from the ball.
Thank you so much.
Everyone,
thank you so much for that, Auntie Penelope. Thank you so much. We appreciate.
It was beautiful. Keep it up. Don't worry about the negative comments. You ladies rock. 2023, the award goes to the Diaries Ball that was UK. Especially if you are a lady. Usingaite zvokudzirana kuti godo ningi kana kuti ningi. It was a platform where you'd be like, okay, so women can come up and just have beautiful fun. And so much, I guess, with people meeting, you managed also kuti muzivane from different angles. So keep it up, ladies. Keep it up. I wish the young generation varikuya pa social media, they can also learn from you. And every other lady, Ariko, don't feel depressed kana kuti you are alone out there. Because if Melly could gather people, my diaries, meet up, it means kuti someone out there is listening. They can still hear you, and you can always share even either problem, either it's you want to celebrate something. There's always a friend out there who can give you an ear. That's what I learned from the ball. Keep it up. Please keep it up, Musarege. If you can also just spread it all over kuma different towns that my diaries are, it will be a beautiful thing. Where we will also want to see some coming from UK, Muchuya or Cape Town or Muchuya Pumalanga, and you meet and interact with others. It will be a beautiful thing.
Penelope, are you saying, because I asked the question, now I'm raising this question to you. Do you want the 2024 SIS MELLY Diaries to be global, destinated, or you want it back in the UK?
I think it would be nice because global, you can choose even maybe Cape Town or Durban, one of the places. I've realized that most of the diaries are go Africa as well. So it would be nice for those ladies also to interact with you guys. If you can also guys plan to say that Timboenda or Timbonoitrao, even to Cape Town. I'll choose Cape Town because I'm in Cape Town.
But event planner, Raskan.
Sis Melly can do it. Sis Melly can move this. I honestly, I trust Melly. I'm learning so much from her, but I know she can push and make everything possible.
Anti Penelope, ngatinyatsotauriranei. Cape Town mungato kuri kudzita titoda kuronga kuyo Cape Town. Mungato sure if it is arranged in such a way yayaka arrangwa iyi. Mungatoita rally together and support and come here kana kuti zvinenge zviri zvongonzi haiwa tinoda kuona zvikaitaakamirira kukurova ikuno.
Auntie Selina, I want to be honest with you. Okay. From the maturity that I saw from the boy who Makaita, I've been watching all other groups on social media. So from the boy Makaita, for the first time I've said I want to be part of the other ladies.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So if it is to happen, I will also start. I would be in a position to say I want to start preparing financially if I'm going to be putting aside something so that I'm able to be part of these ladies and go and interact, even if it means it's 4 hours, I'll do it.
You will do.
Thank you so much.
What you did, Jamaica, it's top of the notch from Mawema social media. It was just, and the nice thing, it was maturity groups. You know that mature group. Yes. It was a group of mature people. There was no drama. You feel comfortable because you know, Kuti, you are amongst other mature people as well. So for me, it was something that I said, wow, if this is what it means, Kuti, ladies are organizing, I wouldn't mind to be there as well because I'm one of them. I want to share my issues, even just to share something beautiful or even my problems. It's not always, Kuti, people share problems. Even something nice in your life, you feel like, okay, I'm amongst other ladies, you're feeling comfortable with each other, then you talk. That is beautiful. So in Inihangu, I know, Kuti, there are other ladies out there as well. We don't want drama, we don't want to mix up with people. But after seeing the Bora Yamakaita, I think everyone had a different perspective could know it can happen. It was a beautiful.
Yeah, we tried by all means, Kuti. Everyone was the same. Tatirimu different. Tatirimu different zone tese, but we managed, Kuti. Munhu wese has to feel the same. Hapana munhu ane mari, hapana munhu asina basa, hapana. Tese takafanana, and tese we had the same food, tese we had the same experience. Hapana panga pakasiyana anything. So I think that made people more comfortable to be open enough and to interact with each and every person. If I tell you, Kuti, I'm not ndakapa mahagi vanhu vangani. I know. One person hagi yangu chainonetsa kubata, but I hugged almost everyone in that room, and everyone was appreciating, which made me, Kuti, ndive so proud as well. Oh, vanhu vari kufara nezvavawana.
Yes. What I would also just advise, because financially maybe a lot of people kunoku Africa inokwanisa kuita thing, but if kana kurukuti iriku planwa, if people are told maybe in advance so that they can slowly budget for it, they are told kuti roughly these are the mari dzinenge dzichizodiwa, people can plan. I think a turnout here, a lot of people could come kana ikaitirwa kuno ku Africa, and it would be nice also to see you guys muri kunoku as well, because my visa ku UK maybe they would not accommodate a lot of others. But if you guys were to come, it would be better also.
Wow, let's just watch the space and see what happens. Auntie Penelope,
Thank you
a big
so
thank
much.
you. And all
Thank
the
you.
best on your page. Take
Thank
care.
you. Keep up the good work. I love you. I love you. And I'm one of the diaries. So if it happens this time, I'm definitely coming out.
Hoping to see you if it happens your way. Thank you, Auntie
Okay,
Penelope.
thank you so much. Stay blessed and Selina Namaitawana.
Thank you.
You take care
Thank
and
you.
stay
Bye-bye.
blessed, Auntie. Okay, there was someone who requested to be added. But
I'll
so
be leaving, Auntie Selina. I've got to have my makeup done. I've got an event, as you know.
bye bye.
ndinogara ndiriwe maevents kai
chienda kuevent yenyini makamirirwa. Let me also take this opportunity to sign out, guys, and say thank you for your support. Even watching us from a distance, it was great support. We knew some people were seeing us. The ladies that I worked with, the functions team, great support and thank you. The production team, great support and thank you. The guests that attended, you were the greatest supporters, because if it wasn't for you, this ball would have never happened. The tickets would never have sold out. So we hope to do another event. We are now hoping that it will be a yearly event. But whoever wants to do it in the respective countries that they are in, please, if you are doing it under SIS MELLY's diaries, feel free to do it. Number one, let us know so that we know there is something happening in case of anything. Number two, and for those who are not doing it, we wish you all the best. So that is all that I can say for the ball. Ichange chingotaurwawo here and there, here and there. But as for me, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I didn't need anyone to validate kuti Auntie Selina makachena. Inini pachangu ndandakachena. Asi makeup yakapedzera yakumeltaka. But it was such a beautiful experience for me. I did put 100% energy in preparing what Auntie Selina was going to look like, and it happened. Thank you to the lady that made my dress, Auntie Gladys. Thank you. Auntie Flo, for my nails, thank you. Thank you, because part of my looking very good, it had someone to do with it. My makeup was also paid for by someone. Some people don't want their names to be mentioned, but thank you so much to those that said, Auntie Selina, a big thank you. Ndiri kuzvitarisirawo futi next year kuti zvinenge zvatopa top notch. Kana zvikanzi ibholi iri kuCape Town, ndakutotarisirawo kunzi akuuya ndinokwanisa kuuya, asi nenda kutarisirawo kunzi ngirikine I'll do the ticket. But kunyange ndikatishaya ticket kuchinzi iriko, munogona kundiona ndasvika depending on the time and circumstances. A big thank you to all my diaries. Even kutonditeerera kwamakatoita ikoko kunhasi. It's great support to hear what happened. Great support here. Have a good day. Stay blessed. Until next time. The name is Auntie Selina. I'm out.